understood of the rest constraints, and using standard media types to talk to one another. So this is what this looked like. These hexagons, each of which formed this kind of product, each of which were observing the other capabilities within the product, taking decisions based on events that were happening and which were being exposed via atom feeds, effectively. It forms this eventually consistent system of systems. And this eventually consistent system of systems is quite hard, actually, to get people to get their head around. I almost think of it as like for my sins, I was once a physicist, and we did quantum mechanics. This is almost like a quantum mechanical system in some ways. You don't actually know the state of the whole thing because you've just got capabilities polling one another and then acting on their own set of business rules in response to these external events. You don't actually know the state unless you stop the whole thing, and at that point you could kind of reason about the state of the system as a whole. And that's quite a difficult concept, the kind of event-driven approach. Publishing events, other systems polling them, publish the user is being created, reporting system pushing that into a data warehouse, the fulfillment system sending a letter out in response to that. And I guess this brings me to my next tip, which is to favor choreography over orchestration. So this is a nice metaphor, I think, again, from Ian Robinson, standing on the shoulders of giants again. So the idea with orchestration, you have a conductor, right, of an orchestra, and he stands at the front, and he says, right, you do that, you do that, you do that, you do that. We could have designed this in the same way. We could have had a user is created, then another process says, right, now send a letter, now do this, now do this, now do this. What we decided on instead was more of a kind of the approach that a choreographer would take with a dance troupe. We have a set of capabilities. You have a set of dancers, each with their own specialities or capabilities